Hi guys, thanks for stopping by. If this is your first time stopping by to my YouTube channel, you're welcome. My name is Sherista. I have been a housemate before, and now I want to share with you this important information so that when you travel to work as a housemaid, be it in Lebanon or in Middle East, these are the things you are supposed to do or you are supposed to know in your head before you travel to work in the Middle East as housemaid. The first thing that they are going to do to you when you travel to work as a maid, being in Middle East or Lebanon, is that they are going to take your passport from you. Immediately you arrive from the airport, the passport will be taken from you. You are not going to have your passport. You will not be having access to your passport. So I will advise you before you travel, make sure you do a photocopy of your passport and keep back home to your family. Number two thing you're supposed to do before you travel to work as a in the Middle East or Lebanon is that you are not supposed to carry your valuable items with you, your expensive items. Some girls when we were traveling together, they bought a lot of things, big bags. They were traveling with very big bags. They carry jewelries, they carry shoes, expensive clothes. They thought they were going to work in an office. No, you are not supposed to carry your valuable dresses with you. You are just supposed to go with just one, two, or three dresses enough for you to go with. They will provide you with a uniform. Immediately you get to the house, the following day they are going to buy you a uniform. Maybe the uniform is even available for you, but they are going to provide you with a uniform, which is what you are going to use to work. And number three thing is that as you go, the very day you enter into your madam house, you are starting work. I remember that day we reached the airport about 12 a.m. Before they had to do control and everything, it was about 1 a.m. So we drove to my madam house. It was about 2:30 a.m. in the night. So later, my madam showed me my room. I went to bed, and later I went to sleep. 6:30 in the morning, I was wake up to start working. So when you go, immediately you are starting work. You come to work, right? You will start working immediately. The next thing is that you are not supposed to carry food with you. No, no. That one is unacceptable. You are not even not your African food. You carry gari things. No, you are not carrying any African food with you. You are not even bringing it in somebody's house, like my madam house. You know, immediately as you enter in her house, you like they tell you you have another odor in you. You are smelling, something like that. So those food will be thrown away. They are going to provide you with food if only you are lucky to enter in a house that they will give you food. Because I got some girls whom in their houses they were eating just bread. So if you're lucky that they give you food, then thank God. So, but they will provide you with food. And my dear, you have to prepare your mind to meet any kind of food that they give you. You have to eat to survive. Most of the time, I didn't like the food they were giving me. I had to eat bread, and it made me to put a lot of weight. Number next, my dear, do not borrow money from anybody before you are traveling. You don't even know where you are going to. You don't even know if where you are going to, they are going to pay you. Do not borrow money from families, from friend, relative, in the name of I'm going abroad, I am going to pay you back. My dear, this is not abroad you are going to. You are going to be locked up in somebody's house whom you don't know if they are going to pay you for your services or not. I in personal, my money was not, they didn't pay my money uh, on my hand. They didn't give my salary with me. I was not holding any money with me. What my madam told me was I should give anybody's number that I will be sending the money to my family back home. Can you imagine? I am working my own money, but I cannot see the money. I can't touch the money. My first time to see dollars, but I could not touch the dollar. It is my money, right? But I could not touch it. So, whatever, as you are going there, if you are having your mother or your father or anybody you trust, you're going to write down their names so that when you go there, that is the name you're going to give for them to send your money to. Some they will not even give you. Some they will tell you they will give you when you are leaving. Some they will pay you. So it just depends on the house you are working in. My dear, the next thing you're supposed to do is tell your family anything that is going on with you in that house. If God blesses you, you enter in a house that you have access to phone. Call your family. If they are maltreating you or they are doing anything, call your family and tell them every single thing. Some would die in the house silently without their family knowing their whereabouts. Tell your family your mother, your boss name, your madam name, the kids, and if possible, if you have location, send the location to them. Me personally, I was being locked up in the house for 2 years. I didn't have any friend, I didn't have anyone to talk to. I was just, when I wake up in the morning, just walk, 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 walk. I will get up in the morning, I will walk until 9 o'clock in the night. I was lucky even to close at 9. Some close at 12, 1, depending on where you are and how your boss is treating you. The next thing is that if you finally get to their home, my dear sister, do not touch alcohol. Hey, Jesus Christ. Do not touch alcohol. When in my madam house, they have a very big shelf, like the bottles of alcohol, wine, whiskey, all kind of wine were there. It was about, if I have to count everything, it was about 200 bottles. So one day, my madam got a visitor in the house. So when they drank, there was a little bit left in the bottle. So my madam went to see them off. On coming back, she realized that that small wine in the bottle, I drank it. Oh Jesus! My madam got so upset. She said, I am a drunkard. She cannot stay with me in this house. She was so angry as if I have killed somebody. Meg the Lord. And do not touch it and think that they will not know. Like, for example, you see a wine, they have killed a little bit, and you say, no, let me just sip a little bit, and they are not going to know. My dear, it's a lie. If you are a drunkard, as in you like drinking, when you go to somebody's house, don't touch their drink. I remember when my boss kept a little bit of wine, so when she went to work, I went that day. They went to one of their friends to visit their friend. So it was Sunday. I was in the house all alone. So I had to go and sip a little bit of that wine. My madam came. I didn't know she had put a mark on the bottle. Oh my God. This woman, she almost took me to the office to say that she doesn't want me again. Meg, it was like I killed somebody. It was like I stole something from her. She was so furious, so angry. So, my dear, if you are a smoker, you are a drunkard, you drink, even just sip, when you go to that house, just know that that one is close from you. You are not going to see alcohol. And, my dear, the next thing I will tell you is when you go to that house, pray every day and night not to get sick. Oh, Jesus. You want to be sick, then who should do the work for you? You are not supposed to be sick. After all, you are a black monkey. You are a slave. Slave are not supposed to be sick. They have no resting day. In my house, I didn't have resting day. My madam told me I would rest on Sunday, but Sunday was the day that I work I work more than any other day because Sunday her family they come to the house. So I have to wash plate, wash plate, wash plate. I wash plate until my hands turn into something else. So if you are sick and you are the only mate in that house, that when the children they eat, they come and put. One person can eat in about four plates. They will eat salad, they remove the plate. They eat the normal food, they remove the plate. Now they eat what is this? What is this called? Cake. They remove the plate. Now they might have a little bit of what after a meal or something like that. They eat. They remove the plate. All those things are you are the one to wash those things. And just imagine if there are 15 people whom they are in their house to eat, you have to wash all of those plates, including the pan and everything that they put inside the bowl, everything you have to clean it thoroughly. Like seriously, it was a hell for me. I prayed every day and night for my days to come to an end. So, my dear, you see these eight things I have told you. If you are ready to travel, to work as a mate, because I know Africa is not really easy, but it is better for you to be informed. Because if I was informed before I went there, I could have make up my mind. But since nobody was there to tell me what is going on, I had to go meet it the way I am. I had to go meet it the way I am. So I had to make up my mind. Some people could not finish it. Some die along the road. The journey is not easy. Like seriously, the journey is not easy. If you are done with your contract, I say well done to you. If you're still in the house, I tell you take courage. The journey is not easy. Keep praying every day. God will bless you and God is going to see you through your journey in the house. In Jesus' name. And I just want to tell you that if you are planning to travel, you have to take everything I am telling you into consideration. So God bless you. Stay tuned to my channel.